The OSCE is, in fact, the world's largest and most inclusive regional organization under Chapter 8 of the United Nations Charter. Yet in many ways, the OSCE remains a unique, complex, sui generis model for cooperative security. It is both a creature of its time and a product of constant evolution. The OSCE makes commitments that are politically but not legally binding on its participating states. This has allowed the OSCE to do remarkable work in building a broad definition of comprehensive security. It has also proved highly flexible and pragmatic, a key quality in the field of preventive diplomacy. On the other hand, it still lacks a legal personality, and the complex discussion is still ongoing on the issue of a possible charter for the OSCE. Participating states set the organization's course. The rotating chairmanship provides leadership, and the Secretary General ensures continuity and implementation of the decisions taken by the participating states. Our ambassadorial level permanent council and forum for security cooperation both meet weekly, providing continuous engagement among the participating states. Many working groups dealing with all aspects of the agenda of the organization meet every day at various levels. And together with our annual ministerial council meetings and summits, this ensures that dialogue is constantly taking place. The OSCE's decisions are taken by consensus. Inclusivity is the OSCE's greatest strength, but it has sometimes been perceived as a source of frustration or weakness. All actors, both small and large, have equal voices. The organization represents states with different interests and priorities, which means that they do not always share a common agenda. However, through the exercise of political commitment, these differences can be bridged while recognizing the diversity of interests. How is dialogue turned into concrete, result-oriented activities? The OSCE is a highly decentralized organization. Its field operations assist participating states to implement their commitments and to engage at all stages of the conflict cycle, including early warning, conflict prevention, crisis management, post-conflict rehabilitation, and increasingly reconciliation. The OSCE also developed institutions that work autonomously in the field of human rights on the basis of their own mandates. The organization has specialized units to deal with specific threats and challenges to the OSCE area, such as conflict prevention, transnational threats, and human trafficking. In addition, the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly provides a parliamentary dimension to our work, which is valuable for raising the profile of the organization in political discussions in capitals. Outside the organization, but key to its success, are civil society actors, including NGOs and academic experts. I personally have made a priority of increasing the organization's Track 2 engagement, and outside experts from academia, think tanks, and NGOs have made enormous contributions to stimulating our debate and providing food for thought. In fact, the process, the mode of operation of the OSCE is not less interesting than its agenda. As you can see, the OSCE's model of security cooperation is notable for its breadth and inclusiveness. But how has it added value in the security sector? The CSE and then OSCE made a substantial contribution to building peace in a deeply polarized world, in which an atmosphere of hostility and mistrust prevailed. It was a catalyst for profound changes in East-West relations and was instrumental in fostering security cooperation in post-Cold War transition processes. As the organization built on lessons learned from confrontation with real challenges, it developed tools to deal with them. Yet anyone in the OSCE recognizes that security challenges are not static or unchanging. The OSCE I present to you today is the result of an evolutionary process. And as security challenges evolve, adaptability becomes an essential quality for effectiveness. For example, OSCE participating states agree that individual countries cannot confront transnational threats like terrorism, drug trafficking, and cybersecurity alone. We are all in it together. Strengthening the security of one benefits the whole community. In this area of so-called soft security, the OSCE is adapting its work to confront transnational threats more effectively, which in itself strengthens trust and confidence among participating states. These growing threats include new cybersecurity challenges, such as those discussed at the recent Seoul Cyberspace Conference, and which form part of the agenda of this Seoul Security Dialogue. But I would like to stress that the OSCE's comprehensive approach requires that we confront transnational threats in ways that maintain democracy, the rule of law, and respect for human rights. The value of being adaptable also applies to OSCE's relations with other international and regional organizations. I am taking steps with the support of UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon to organize an informal meeting in Vienna next spring to discuss how Chapter 8 of the United Nations Charter, which concerns regional arrangements, can be more effectively operationalized. In other words, we will look at how regional organizations like the OSCE can better support the United Nations in dealing with regional conflicts. This informal meeting will provide a basis for open discussion among regional organizations, the United Nations, OSCE participating states, academics, and other experts on best practices in 4 key areas: conflict prevention, conflict resolution, transnational threats, and global challenges related to climate change, natural resource management, and natural disasters. As a partner for cooperation, Korea will be invited to this event, and I look forward to its participation. I believe that a multilateral forum or initiative should always strive to benefit from existing mechanisms for international dialogue and cooperation. We can and should learn from each other's experiences. The work we do in the OSCE on security issues should, as much as possible, find a positive and complementary echo in other security forums in the OSCE region, whether NATO, the European Union, the Collective Security Treaty Organization, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or the Council of Europe. Each organization has its proper place and role in the OSCE area. As we strive for effective and efficient collaboration with other international organizations, this often entails collaborating across a wide diversity of views and approaches to security. Dear Ministers, Excellencies, I applaud the Republic of Korea for its concept of a Northeast Asia Peace and Cooperation Initiative, and I wish you every success. I hope that my description of the OSCE, its origins and its continuous evolution will prove interesting and perhaps even inspiring for you. The key ingredients that have made OSCE successful are political engagement, constant dialogue, and adaptability. Yet, for any political organization, as the OSCE surely is, there are also the discrete, unique, and unpredictable elements of timing, context, and opportunity. I would like to conclude by encouraging you to continue your efforts to build trust and confidence through dialogue. I have offered the OSCE's expertise to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in relevant fields of interest. We fully appreciate that our model, which is so much a product of the Euro-Atlantic and Eurasian security conditions of the last 40 years, is only that, a single model. We fully recognize and appreciate that your eventual success will come from recognizing those elements that are suited to your political and security context, adapting them to your specific needs, and developing individualized tools of your own. And I look forward to the discussion of this topic. Thank you very much.